Hello YouTuber woobers. So if you're doing bottom watering, a tray like this isn't going to work too well because all the water is going to leak out. So that's a no-brainer. But look over in this corner here, there's a little pinhole. Now for some reason, these trays develop pinholes after use. Well, I use them a lot. I reuse. And these little pinholes develop in the corners of the trays, and they're no good for bottom watering. Now that didn't matter if I was just filling them with dirt or, you know, seed mix, but it does matter if I'm going to use well, that's not that one. And how prepared are you, really? Oh, you can see here, these are the ones with the slots in them, and then you put your soil in here, and then you feed water from the bottom, and it cuts down on that white fuzzy mold that forms around it, and it helps keep them damp but not sopping wet, which is a important thing. But you know, I have a whole lot of trays that I've had probably for a while. Maybe I've gotten my money's worth, maybe not. And yeah, I have to throw them away because they got these little pinholes. Now I use them for covers. I got this, see all these trays over here, they're all used for covers. There's some more up there. I've got some cracks in them. Yeah. So we are doing a harvest today. Pardon me for taking you on a... So here is buckwheat, sunflower, buckwheat microgreens. There's the bucket this comes in. Get it from Handy Pantry. It's a organic food grade, so you could just sprout it if you wanted and eat it as a sprouted seed also. The only thing about these is like, see right here, if I can get into it, the little black dot. There it is. These little black dots are the shells, and they really don't pop off all that easily. So letting it grow as tall as it has really gives it the benefit of the doubt. But see, it's stuck on the leaf. So there's only one thing to do with this one, because it's kind of a mangled leaf, is to just pop it in my mouth. Forgive me for talking with my food mouth and my food in my mouth, but the benefit of harvesting microgreens. These are, I soaked them first overnight. I try sprouting them out like I do my sunflowers, but it doesn't seem like it matters much. Either they're going to grow or they're not going to grow. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the covers on them this way for a few more days. Try to promote more of the trays, seeds to grow. And then when they start getting to the point where they start to push the tray up, I'll flip it over and let them grow some more before I uncover them for good. Here are some radishes coming up. They are about to be uncovered, probably another day. And then you can see the sunflowers emerging. I just uncovered those today. And more, and peas all the way down there in the end. Yep. So, yeah. And like this tray here, I got at my local garden supply, and there it's a very sturdy tray. But if you can see it, see the pinhole? Yeah. So it doesn't work very well for bottom watering, and you end up having little dripping, like I have right over here. Some water dripping off the bottom of it down onto the light. Fortunately, there's no power on the end of this LED light because it's a LED and the power is down that end. So I'm not going to go near it. But actually, to be honest with you, the reason why it's dripping is because somebody that planted this tray right here put the slotted tray on the bottom and the solid tray on top. So when you would water the solid bottom tray, the water would just run out. That's what you call an oops. The metaphysical word of the century is willing to say oops. Ta-ta!